Do you find yourself lately unable to get out of bed, lying there for hours, just feeling stuck and not wanting to do anything? Are you consistently feeling exhausting with no motivation to do much and just not wanting to do anything at all? You might go to work or study, but you can't do it with full of concentration. Maybe even you start thinking of yourself as a lazy person, believing that laziness is taking over your life. But here's the thing, what you are going through might not be laziness at all. Burnout can look very similar, but it's actually something completely different. Burnout happens when stress builds up over time, overwhelming your ability to cope. It is more than just feeling tired. It is a state of complete physical, mental, and emotional exhaustion that leaves you unable to function the way that you normally would. Burnout doesn't happen overnight. It is often the result of prolonged stress from work, school, or even dealing with personal challenges. Over time, the constant pressure and lack of recovery can lead to feeling of being completely depleted. You might feel like no matter how much you rest, your energy never comes back. Tasks that used to be manageable or even enjoyable can start to feel impossible, and you might lose interest or motivation in things you once cared about. Our mental level burnout can make your mind feel foggy and slow, making it hard to focus, remember things, or make decisions. Emotionally, you might feel detached, hopeless, or even resentful, as if nothing you do is enough. Some people describe it as feeling numb or empty, while others become overwhelmed by feelings of frustration, sadness, or anger. Burnout can also have a big impact on our body. You might experience constant fatigue, headaches, muscle pain, or even a weakened immune system that makes you sick more often. Sleep patterns can also be disrupted. You might sleep too much, but still you wake up tired. Or you might struggle with insomnia because your mind can't shut off. The key difference between burnout and laziness is that burnout stems from being overwhelmed by too much, too many responsibility, too much pressure, too little time to rest and recharge. It is not personality trait or a choice. Burnout is your body and mind's way of saying, I can't keep going like this. It's a warning sign that something needs to change, whatever it is, your workload, your routine, or how you take care of yourself. Ignoring burnout can make things worse over time, leading to more severe physical and mental health problems. That's why it's important to recognize the signs, give yourself permission to rest, and seek support when you need it. Burnout is a signal that you need to take a step back and prioritize your well-being, not a reflection of your worth and ability. If you're confusing the difference between burnout, depression, or laziness, then here's a simple explanation for the difference of them. Burnout is caused by prolonged stress, often from work, school, or personal responsibilities. It leaves you feeling mentally, emotionally, and physically drained. You might still care about your tasks, but you feel too exhausted to handle them. Depression, on the other hand, goes deeper and affects every aspect of your life, not just work or responsibility. It is a mental condition that causes persistent sadness, loss of interest in things you once enjoyed, feelings of worthlessness, and sometimes physical symptoms like changes in your appetite or sleep. Unlike burnout, it doesn't always have a clear external trigger, and laziness is a lack of motivation or willingness to put in effort, but it is not tied to stress or emotional pain. Lazy people typically don't feel overwhelmed. They are just uninterested or unmotivated by choice. When you feel the problem that you have is burnout, then here's a few tips that can help you to get over burnout. The first thing that you need to do is to prioritize rest and recovery. Burnout often comes from overworking yourself without giving your mind and body a chance to recover or rest properly. To break the cycle, you need to rest intentionally. Get consistent quality sleep by setting a bedtime routine, avoid screen time before bed, create a calming environment, and aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. Take breaks throughout your day, include small breaks, even if it's just gonna be like 5-minute walk or a moment to breathe. These small rests can reset your energy, and also practice relaxation techniques. Engaging in calming activities like meditation, yoga, deep breathing, or listening to relaxing music can help you lately to reduce stress hormones like cortisol and give your body a chance to recharge. The next thing that you need to do is to set boundaries and learn to say no. Burnout often happens because we take too much without saying that it is enough. Setting boundaries is a key to protecting your time and energy. What you need to do here is to reflect on your current workload and commitments. Ask yourself what is essential, what you need to say no to, and where also you need to be selfish to take care of yourself. Boundaries help you to regain control over your schedule and reduce the feeling of being overwhelmed. And the next step that you need to do is to reconnect with joyful activities. Burnout can drain your passion for the things you used to love. Reconnecting with those activities, even though for a small amount of time, can give you energy and motivation. You need to revisit all of your hobbies. Think about activities you once enjoyed: painting, cooking, reading, or playing a sport. Dedicate time to those hobbies regularly, even though if you don't want to do it for 5 minutes. Or most of the time, we do need to also change our hobbies. Try something new. Explore new hobbies for yourself. Experience new excitement things. Most of the time, our past hobby won't gonna give us at the end of the day more joy. That is why you also need to change it to something new. Your physical well-being has a direct impact on your mental and emotional well-being. Improving your physical health can give you the strength to handle stress, like short walking, yoga, swimming, can release endorphins, feel good hormones that reduce stress and improve your mood. And the last thing that you need to do is to seek support and professional help. Burnout can be isolating, but you don't have to get through it alone. Reaching out to others can provide relief and guidance. Talk to someone you trust. Share your feelings with a close friend, family member, or a partner. Just voicing your thoughts can lighten the emotional burden. Or most of the time, you can talk to a therapist. A therapist or a counselor can help you to work through to the causes of burnout and develop coping strategies. They can also identify underlying issues like anxiety or depression that might be contributing. Getting support reminds you that it is okay to ask for help and you don't have to face everything alone.